Bet your current collection misses at least one equation for some true versatility, either resilience, precision, elegance, ruggedness, synchronization, or disruption. Do you have a watch collection that can compete? These equations will help you build balance where heritage tackles real problems with innovations for mechanical reliability. You can apply these same criteria to any watch. So let's get started with resilience. Up first, we have the Rolex Submariner reference number 116610LV, aka the Hulk. So why did I choose this watch as the diver for my collection? Because the Rolex Submariner plays such a pivotal role in advancing underwater resilience. It's where Hans Wisselsdorf's vision for waterproof cases in the 1920s met ceramic innovations of the 2010s, and it creates a tool of uncompromising utility that honors exploration's demands. As you might know, the Submariner's story starts in the post-war 1950s, when Wisselsdorf aimed to build a watch that could withstand the rigors of professional diving. Inspired by the era's military and exploratory needs, much like Blancpain's 50 Fathoms that set early bezel standards for timing descents, Wisselsdorf's goal was clear: craft something reliable for real-world pressures, evolving from his 1926 Oyster case, which proved it was watertight via the English Channel swims. I picked it because it embodies that no-nonsense ethos. It has raw function that feels timeless, and it's backed by a proven track record in the Mediterranean sea trials where it earned its dive gear status. It's also iconic. Plain and simple. The 40mm oyster steel case delivers robustness at 300 meters water resistance with a green Cerachrome bezel that is scratch-proof and fade-free. The green dial with chromolite lume glows sharp in low light, and it's powered by the caliber 3135 with a 48-hour power reserve. Cutting past flashier options, this prioritizes substance. Why green? Because I love green watches, and it's a bit of a nod to my military roots. For precision, I picked the Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch, reference number 310604250100001. Why did I choose the Omega Speedmaster as my aspirational chronograph? Its legacy in space-grade accuracy, where Pierre Monat and Claude Bayot's 1957 design for racing precision, fused with NASA's 1960s qualifications and coaxial escapements, captivates as a tool tested beyond earthly bounds. The Speedmaster's tale kicks off in the late 1950s, when Monat and Bayot aimed to create a chronograph for professionals like racers and engineers, drawing from Lemania's robust movements. Evolving to NASA's rigorous 1965 tests, where it survived vacuums and temperatures from -18 degrees Celsius to +93 degrees Celsius for the Apollo missions. Their goal? Build something durable for high-stakes environments, inspired by the era's space race push. I love it because it feels like I'm holding a piece of history in my hands that still performs today. And it's backed by its role in all 6 lunar landings, where it handled 30G vibrations without any falter. The 42mm Moonshine Gold is a bit ostentatious, but that case resists fading with the green ceramic bezel for tachometer readings. Green subdials with gold indices sharpens the legibility, and it's powered by the caliber 3861 with a 50-hour power reserve. It also has 15,000 Gauss resistance. This precision chronograph prioritizes silicon springs for anti-magnetic grit. The use of the silicon balance and the METAS certification ensures accuracy, blending Monat and Bayot's vision with strides that echo Omega's lunar triumphs. For elegance, I picked the Patek Philippe Calatrava, reference number 5328G-001. Why did I pick the Calatrava as the dress watch for this collection? Its evolution in elegant craftsmanship, where David Penny's 1932 Bauhaus-infused sketches, integrated with Patek's in-house team advancements in 8-day calibers, merges classic forms with sustained functionality for timeless poise. The Calatrava's narrative begins in the 1930s, when Penny drew inspiration from Bauhaus principles of form following function that distilled timekeeping to essentials. Penny's goal was restraint, prioritizing subtlety in lines that suited formal wear. I like it because it captures that quiet confidence, backed by its enduring status as a dress watch archetype, influencing countless designs with its clean look. The 41mm white gold case at 10.5mm thick features hobnail patterns for some light play. Opaline blue dial with Dauphine hands helps sharpen the legibility, and it's also powered by the caliber 31505. The caliber's architecture yields 8 days, which blends Penny's sketches with refinement that honors Patek's pursuit of sustained precision. Ruggedness, I chose the Norqain Adventure Sport 42mm DLC, reference number N100.08B01.B01. Why did I choose this as my adventure field watch? Its independent ethos since Ben Cooper's 2018 founding draws from exploration heritage, innovating with diamond-like carbon coatings for shock-absorbent versatility in rugged terrains. Norqain's story kicks off with Cooper's vision to craft accessible, high-spec tools inspired by Swiss mountain pursuits and teams from Rolex Breitling roots, focusing on independence from conglomerates. Cooper's goal? Build durable watches for real adventures, blending vintage 1960s designs with modern ethics. I like it because it delivers mil-spec grit affordably. It's backed by the ISO-tested DLC that withstands scratches, making it a daily beater with some edge. The 42mm DLC-coated steel case at 13.2mm thick, the Sunray black dial with superluminova glows strong, and it's powered by the caliber NN08 with 38 hours of power reserve. There's no metal bracelet here. This is going to focus on a rubber strap to help grip for trails. With the diamond-like carbon, it offers extreme hardness. It blends Cooper's exploration roots with advancements that defy impacts. For synchronization, I picked the Nomos Club Sport Neomatic World Timer, reference number 791. So what made me choose this world timer over others? It's Glashütte's precision from Roland Schwertner's 1990 founding, evolving into neomatic discs, fusing 19th century roots with intuitive mechanics for seamless global tracking. Nomos' narrative begins with Schwertner's post-reunification revival of Glashütte's traditions, inspired by Bauhaus minimalism and Cartier's 1930 world time rings. Schwertner's goal? Make precise minimalist watches accessible, evolving from 1992 models like the Tangenta. I like this watch because it simplifies world time elegantly, backed by the pusher adjustments that beat crown twisting any day, making it ideal for frequent flyers like myself. The 40mm steel case at 9.9mm thick covers 24 different time zones. The matte silver dial with luminous indices shines clear, and it's powered by the DUW 5201 with a 42-hour power reserve. Cutting past all the bulk, this prioritizes slim steel for light wear. Another aspect I love about this watch is that it allows city selection via the pusher, which blends Schwertner's vision with neomatic efficiency for effortless shifts. Now for disruption, I picked the Ulysse Nardin Freak One, reference number 2405500-2A3D. Now as we venture into the unconventional territories, you might be wondering why I picked the Freak for this. Its revolutionary no-hands concept from Ludwig Oechslin's 2001 design pushes textured materials and orbital mechanics, redefining time's expression through immersive boundary-pushing artistry. So the Freak story originates in Oechslin's carousel tourbillon project, which was inspired by Carol Forestier Capesi's 1997 idea to use the tourbillon for a time display. It evolved from there into a lubrication-free escapement. Oechslin's goal? Revolutionized with no traditional hands, making the gear train the minute indicator. I love it because it disrupts the norms without just looking differently. It's backed by the diamond seal escapement, which cuts friction without oil, a game changer for longevity. The 44mm case at 13.75mm thick, powered by the UN240 with 50 hours of power reserve. Cutting past novelty, this prioritizes grinder winding for efficiency. Another part of this watch that I love is the carousel's design, invoking a bit of kinetic art, blending Oechslin's prototypes with textured materials for a tool that defies convention. Plus, you can't get more of a nuclear option for a conversational piece.
This is actually my favorite watch in this list. The textured dial is eye-catching with the stark contrast of that case. And I love the simple elegance of that blue strap.
Of course you do. In summary, this dream collection creates a balance of watches versatile for any situation, from the Submariner's dive-ready toughness to the Calatrava's refined poise, the Speedmaster's precision, the Adventure Sport's rugged utility, the World Timer's connectivity, and the Freak's boundary-pushing artistry for conversational sparks. This ensures coverage across life's varied demands. Throughout this entire list, we've applied consistent criteria, selecting for proven heritage like 1950s designs or NASA ties, innovative advancement, mechanical precision, and purposeful functionality. You can use similar standards to build your own collections, starting with categories that match your lifestyles and prioritizing blends of legacy and ingenuity. Tell us in the comments which equation you found most compelling or which category is missing from your own collection. If you liked this breakdown, hit that like and subscribe for more content and so you don't miss our next episode. I'll see you next time, and Merry Christmas.